गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। सभी का स्वागत है आज की क्लास में। So let's begin our class. So we are going to start from some basic stretching and then we are going to do advanced asanas. So first we are going to stretch our limbs. So these are the basic stretching exercises that we do every day before moving on to the main asanas. Okay, so now the first exercise that we are going to do is squats. We are going to do around 20 squats, and these squats I am going to do with little bit of weight also. So for weight I have used my clothes, so I am going to fill this bag with many clothes. It is already filled, but I am going to add a few more clothes into it. I am not sure about the weight of this bag, but I believe that it is going to be around, it should be more than 10 kgs, somewhere around 15 to 20. However, it can exceed that weight also. So now I have filled this bag lots and lots of clothes, and bottle is empty, so I'm not going to fill it. Keep it in my bag. Okay, so this is my weight. So I'm going to do 20 squats with this weight. Okay, so let's begin. This is so less space. Okay, so come on, let's begin. 1. So we are going to go for a full range of motion, and while standing up we are also going to apply mulban. Mulban is basically the contraction of your pelvic muscle, so we are going to do that while standing up. Go down, contract your pelvic muscles and stand up. Okay, so come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it is not that much difficult. This bag, carrying this bag is way too easy. When I was back home, I was carrying a bucket and that was too heavy. It was a 20-liter bucket filled with paint, so I'm not sure about its weight, but I believe the weight was more than definitely 20 kgs. And right now the bag I'm taking all its weight on, means the weight is on my shoulders. But doing squats with that bucket, I was carrying this that bucket like this on my hands, and it was painful also in my for my hands, that all of the bucket's weight was coming to this much of area, and because to hold the means generally paint buckets are plain and have a very firm surface, so it was having a hook-like structure at the top. That hook-like structure was getting stuck on my hands, and all the weight of that bucket I was holding that with that hook-like structure. So it was too painful and heavy also for you. So that was twice the workout I am doing now. So now after doing 20 squats, I am going to do this Malasana. So for doing Malasana, we are going to stand like this while keeping our feet at a distance of around 2 to 3 feet away from each other, and then they are going to face sideways. Okay, like my right feet and left feet, they are going to face sideways. Right is going to face towards my right, and left is going to face towards the left. And then I'm going to sit in this position. So this position is called Malasana position, but we have to do 15 sets of this. So we are going to stand up, and while standing up again, we are going to apply movement. Okay, so let us do 20 repetitions of this, not 20, 15 repetitions of this. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we did 15 repetitions of this, and now after doing these two asanas, we are going to do 3 sets of Surya Namaskar. Okay, so all these are the warm-up exercises for the advanced asanas that we are going to do. Okay, so for Surya Namaskar, this jacket is, I guess, not comfortable enough, so I'm going to take off this. Three. कहाँ से ये हवा आई, घटाएं काली क्यों लाई. Oh my God, I got. Oh, accept primary. Wait a second. कहाँ से ये हवा. Okay, so now let us do the Surya Namaskar. Actually, I got some important message. So now, first this is called Samastiti. Now lift your hands up while inhaling and then while exhaling, bring your hands down on your chest. So this is Namaskar Asana, the first pose of Surya Namaskar. Now inhale, lift your hands up and do the back bending. So at first, don't try to overdo this asana. While exhaling, you have to do this. And now again inhale and keep your right feet behind and look up. This is Asasanchalanasana. Now exhale and keep your left foot next to your right one and do this Parvatasana while exhaling. Now inhale and exhale both and come to Ashtanga Namaskar. Now inhale, lift your torso up and do this back bending. Come on, exhale and do Parvatasana again. Now the asanas are repeating themselves. Now inhale and Asasanchalanasana again. So right now your right leg is going to be in the front. Okay? And now exhale and bring your left foot close to your right one. Inhale and again do this Astadhanasana. Now exhale and inhale while doing Namaskar Asana. So this Surya Namaskar has got 12 asanas in it, and out of this 12 asanas, 5 asanas they do repeat themselves, and 6th and 7th they are something unique or different, you can say. And so now the next asana that we are going to do is not next asana. We are going to do 2 more sets of the Surya Namaskar. So let's begin. So in your first set, when you are doing your first set of Surya Namaskar, just after doing only these many exercises, try to do less number of sets, or try to not bend or do stretching too much, because it is just your first Surya Namaskar and your body is not yet ready to do that much of bending. So in your if you are going to do this Surya Namaskar for 2 or 3 times, just after doing a little bit of stretching, then in your third set your body might be ready for that much of back bending, for doing that much of back bending which you are capable of. But don't try to reach your limits in your first attempt. Okay? So like for me, I can bend like this much. My back can go down like this much, but I didn't try to do that in my first attempt, because if I would have thought like I can bend this much, means I am capable of going this much down, and I would have tried to do it just in my first attempt, then I would have got some injuries. So that is not safe at all. Okay? So automatically in my second, like right now it is my second attempt. So this time we are going to see that I am able to flex more, do bend more. Okay. 2, 3, and then in my third attempt I will be doing more back bending or other stretching. So that was the second set of Surya Namaskar. So only one more set is left now. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. We might have done some counting mistake because that was 10. 11 and 12. So we have done 3 sets of this. Okay, so now we are going to do the advanced asanas. So the first advanced asana that I am going to do now is Scorpio pose. So let's try to do that. Come on. So Scorpio pose. Okay. Let us try this asana again. Our actual target is to touch our feet on our heads, but without support, I am not able to do that. However, with support, I can do that. Like I am just a few inches away from my target right now. Let's see how close are my legs to my head. So there is that much gap distant. Okay, let's try this asana again. Today we started. This time it was close, but I need to make some changes. What should I do to make my हर जगह अब दिखे तू अपने भी दिल का काम तमाम है बस तेरी धूमधाम So this time I tried to okay. So one thing, if I'm going to say about the distance of my leg, my feet from the floor, I might have crossed the level of my head. This time I was below below the peak of my head, but they were away in this context. Means it was not away in this context, but it was away in this context. Otherwise, as it has crossed that level of my head. Means if my head is over here, so in this it was about this much down, but according to height it was good, but the distance was means the horizontal distance was more. Okay, vertically they were vertically my legs, my feet crossed my head. So let's try to do this again. So this time I tried to do more back bending, or previously I tried to bring my legs more down, but this time I tried to pull my chest or my torso more upward to bring it close to my head. So it was good, I guess. So now I'm going to do another asana. So this asana is also what we have to do on our forearms. So this is in this position we have to make our legs go parallel to the floor. Okay, so let's try to do that. Let's see how parallel they were. Huh? Not good, not good. Oh shit. Ooh. Let's see how parallel my legs were before falling, and so let's try again. So one thing that I did not like about my this attempt was, means when it was difficult for me at that time, I just left trying. So falling is not an issue while practicing these asanas, or many times I failed in my attempts, but that was not means that is not an issue. The issue is when you don't try to do more, or when you don't try to come up with any difficult situation. So I didn't like this thing about my about my last attempt, that I didn't try to come back from that position when it was getting difficult for me. So this time I will try to stay stable in that position. So right now I felt like my body was little bit bending towards my left side. So were my legs parallel? So they were not straight. I also have to focus on that my legs should not bend. They should be straight in that position. So I want to see how do they look. Okay. let us no, not at all. I'm feeling like to place this laptop in my front because right now this time I felt like I have almost, my legs are almost parallel to the floor, but they were not. But now I need to be a little bit more cautious. I don't have to So there is no benefit of keeping my laptop in the front because I am able to look ahead but I am not able to focus over there. So again we are going to try this, but I think it is of no use to keep my laptop over there. So I need to make my legs parallel. This is all I want in this pose. Make my legs parallel to the floor. And the asana should also look good. So this time I fell backward, and every time we are going to fall this side. So did you see this thing? I should be landing like this, but I landed somewhere over here, somewhat like this over here. So while doing this asana, my posture is also little bit wrong. So I need to correct my posture also. कहाँ से ये हवा आई, घटाएं काली क्यों लाई? कहता है दिल में कितना पता So this time they were almost perpendicular, this parallel to the floor. However, my legs did bend this time also. So let's just try this asana once more, okay? I tried to keep my legs straight this time, but when I'm watching that thing in the video, it seems like I even didn't try that thing. So now I am going to do another variation of this particular asana only. So right now we were trying to look down while making our legs parallel. So in the next variation we are going to look behind and we'll try to make our legs parallel, okay? Come on, let's do. तेरे बिना जीना सुबह होगा. Let's see. Not happy, not happy, not happy. Shit, man. So this time I tried to do it fast, means I was doing it very slowly. I was okay. Did I do chakrasan previously when I fell like this? I think I didn't do chakrasan that time, so I need to do chakrasan twice, one for the fall of this time and one for my previous fall. So that was one, and now let us do the second one. Okay, so come on. Let's do this thing once more. I believe I'm going to do better this time. Okay, so now I'm going to do that was good. Definitely it was good. And now we are going to do all these three poses in a single go. So let's try to do this. Scorpio pose, making legs parallel while looking down, and then making legs parallel while looking behind. तेरी इन सांसों में भीगे लम्हातों Oh shit, man. So I need to do all these three in a single attempt. So let's try this thing again. One. So carrying with it. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to do next exercise, that is flying lizard pose. So for doing flying lizard pose, we should be good at Kakasan and Bakasan first. So however, we are not simply going to do flying lizard pose, we are going to do this flying lizard and this Kakasan and Bakasan also. So come on. So this is Kakasan. This is Kakasan. It becomes this is Kakasan, and it becomes Vakasan. Now again to let's try again. Kakasan, Kakasan, again to Kakasan. Definitely we are going to do this. Sometimes it is going to trouble you. Come on. Shall we do it the hard way that we were previously doing, or the easier way? So this is hard way. So the hard way is to do a flying lizard pose while keeping your knees on near your underarms or near your close to your upper triceps, upper part of your triceps. So that is the hard part, and easy way is to do this do this flying lizard pose while keeping your legs near to your elbow, so it becomes easy that time. So I was trying to do it hard way. This time I am going to bring them a little bit down. So it becomes difficult to handle yourself in flying lizard pose while still keeping one of your knees near to your underarms. Okay, so I'll try to bring my knees on my elbow this time, and let's see what happens then. Shit, man. So I was able to do this flying lizard pose, but only with one of my legs. And while landing, the landing was not in my control. So I need to do a proper. So this time I'm going to try with my left leg first. Kakasan. Kakasan. Again to Kakasan. Oh shit. So I landed fine on my elbows, but later on, after landing on my elbows, I was not able to control my legs. So let's try now with my left leg, because I tried too many times with my right one. Let's So that is what I have to do. I want to do it with my both legs in a single attempt, like without touching my feet on the floor once I start. And once I am going to do this thing with both of my legs, then I will try to do so. Okay, let's try to do it really quick. Okay, one last try with my, not the last, but if it is not going to happen this time, I am going to switch to the next in any case. If it is going to happen, then also I am going to switch to the right. If not, then also. Shit, man. हर जगह अब देखे तू अपने दिल का काम तमाम बस तेरी धूमधाम. Okay, let's try to do this with the right leg now. So now I have to do it. Try this thing with my right leg. Oh shit, man. यार तुझसे नहीं रूठेंगे कभी. Oh, so this is what I want to do, what I wanted to do it with my both legs while also doing Takasan and Vakasan, all these transitions. So now I have done it first with my left leg. So now the target is to do it first with my right leg, and then we are going to try something else. Not something else, this asana only, but with क्यों बताओ So now I have to do it with my shit. Come on, come on, come on, I have to do it. तेरे नैना जब से मिले बन गए क्या सत्य बुद्ध खोया मैं come on. Whew. So finally I did it with both of my legs. So now I am going to do what? So now I will be trying that movement in this flying lizard pose only, where I will try to change the angle of making this flying lizard pose. So I try to make a straight declining angle, or you can say inclined angle, but that is going to be all straight. And in that, while making that angle from my body, I'll also try to change that angle from 50 to 60 to 70 to 80. So I'll try to do that. So let's see. Because it becomes difficult to explain things, I'll try to show you guys. Okay. So right now, my torso and my leg that I have raised, they should make almost 180 degree of angle. So this thing is something that I need to work on. Okay, so let's try to fix that issue. So I am able to make that 180 degree angle, but the thing is, I am bending my torso too much, and because of that, even if I am making that 180 degree angle between my legs and my torso, in respect to floor, the angle is almost 80 to 90 degree, 80 to 85 degree, I guess. So I need to make it in respect to floor. My body should make around 50-60 degree of angle. I should be able to do that also. So let's try doing that. This time I am going to try it with my left leg. So I should keep my body like this. So what angle I was making this time? I guess it was 45 or less. Again, not it was good, but let me check. This thing is not right there. Okay, this time it is looking good. So we are going to do this asana one more time with each of our legs, and I'll also focus on my feet, that the feet which is down, it should also be straight like this. Okay. In many cases I am keeping it free like this, but it should also be flat or straight like this. Okay, so let us do this thing with both of our legs. Okay, so that was an attempt to achieve that angle and that thing with my. Okay, it was almost perfect, like sharp bullet. And now let us do this thing with our another leg, with our left leg. So now we are going to move on to the next asana, and that is bend elbow handstand. So I need to improve with my right leg, but okay. So the next asana is bend elbow handstand. So we can do this asana by two ways, and the first way that is good for beginners is to do it first by doing your chin stand. Okay, so we are going to do 10-second hold while doing this asana by both ways, directly and indirectly. So first we are going to try this asana with indirect method. So when the indirect way is to first come to this chin stand position. So for doing chin stand, you have to place your arms, place your hands on the floor, then place your chin on the floor, and then you have to lift your legs up. Okay. So this is chin stand position. So that was a 10-second hold. So first I did chin stand, and then I lifted my chin up, and then so now I am going to do it by another way, and the next way is to do it directly. Okay, to do it directly means I'm not going to take support, or I'm not going to go to this chin stand position. You have to okay. Now, because we have done hold in these two, so from tomorrow I am thinking to replace this asana by this your Mayurasana, because I have left practicing Mayurasana, and a few days back I was trying to do Mayurasana and I realized that I am not doing this Mayurasana the way I used to do it previously. So I am again going to practice Mayurasana, because also I want to do a photo shoot for that. So actually I was previously I was doing this Mayurasana with different angle, and I was so good in doing this Mayurasana. So I felt like now I am too good in this asana. So there is really no need of doing practicing this asana more, because I have already achieved that skill. So I left doing this asana, but day before yesterday I tried to do this asana for some photo shoot, and that time I faced difficulty. So now I am going to practice this asana again. So why not to do this asana right now? Okay. From tomorrow I am going to skip this bend elbow handstand, because I am doing good in it. So still I am able to do this asana, but that is struggle. I should be very smooth in doing this asana, but my body is it's swinging like I don't have good control in it. So I need to this is also wrong. So okay, first target, let's see whether I am able to do simple Mayurasana or not. Okay, simple Mayurasana is to make your body parallel. Simple is okay. So now I am going to check at different angles. Okay, so starting from 10 degree to 20 to 30, like that. At 4. So it was almost parallel this time. So I was able to go this much high, I guess, to lift my legs this much up. Okay, they were about this much up. Okay, so now let us move on to the next asana, and the next asana for now is handstand. So before doing handstand, we do 4 or 5 exercises for that. So the first exercise is 5 push-ups. This is not pike push-ups. This is actually one more exercise for handstand. So first, place your palms close to your knees, and then stand in that point where your toes are. Okay, don't move your hands and don't move your feet. Just be there where your toes are. So stand like this, and now we have to do 10 pike push-ups in this position. So try to make your back perpendicular to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have done 10 pike push-ups, and now let's do the second exercise for handstand. So we are going to move our laptop away because handstand is something in which I can fall inside. So I also saw a few videos for handstand. Okay, this exercise I want to do this. So what is the next exercise for handstand? This is first we need to wear the socks to reduce the friction. Okay, to make them slippery. So I don't really need friction in my upcoming asana, I guess. Friction on my legs. Definitely I need friction, but not on my legs. For the upcoming handstand poses, asanas. So what is the exercise that I'll stop? So I have to come to this position of Parvatasana. Something like this only, I guess. Let me check once. He is also doing this shoulder taps. So we are also going to do shoulder taps. That is easy. I need to download this video, guys. Okay, he was doing same, but he was doing it very smoothly. Okay, so one advice for you guys. So if you want to do this smoothly like I did in my last attempt, so instead of slipping your legs like this on the floor, try to come on your toes, means bend on your toe, bend your toes like this, and then try to slip in this. So you are going to slip fast, or your legs are going to slip fast in this way, and you are going to do this much better. And also your hands are going to take more of your body weight, okay, by doing this. Try to reduce the impact on your legs. And now we are going to do the next exercise for instant, and that is to lift your legs up. Okay, come to this position of Parvatasana again, and then lift your legs up, and try not to lift your legs above your waist, and try to keep your legs straight. Okay, your knees should not bend. One, two, four, So from today, I have decided this thing. From tomorrow again. Today I have decided that I am going to spend half or 1 hour of mine in the sun. Either I am going to the top floor, or I am going to sit here in my balcony in the front, but I am going to give myself half an hour or one to sit there, because I feel like here in Noida means we don't really get that much exposure to sun. So if you are a vegetarian guy, so you are not going to get vitamin D. So it's pretty essential. So now I am going to do another set of this exercise. Okay, so we have done 2 sets of this. Now, one more set. This time there will be no restriction that I can't lift my legs above my waist, or I can't bend my knees. Just have to hold for as long as I can. But this is not too useful. So I'm going to do less repetitions this time. Okay, so now let us move on to the next exercise, and that is to do forward and backward walking in the upside down position. Okay, forward and backward walk on your hands from a distance of around 4 feet. So we have to walk this 4 feet distance 3 times. Not 3 times, we can say 8 times. For one time you are going to 6 times. So once you are going to go to the door, and then you are again have to come to this point. So that is going to be one set. So first, try to make this more up than upward. Then oh my God. the left hand, because of some dust over here, it got that dust and it was slipping on that side. So now we have done the third exercise. You can say it was fourth or fifth because we included 2 more exercises. But generally, this used to be our third exercise. So the next exercise for now is to do a -90-degree bend from your lower back. Okay, so you have to move your again in the upside down position. So be in this position, come close to the door, around 2 feet, and then okay, so that was our fourth exercise. Now we are going to do one more exercise that we saw yesterday and today also. So this is something new. Means I tried it yesterday. So we have started doing this exercise from yesterday only. Previously we just used to do these 4 exercises. One was pike push-ups, then these lifting legs up and holding them, and third one was forward and backward walking in your hands, and then the 90-degree bend. But now we have included 2 more exercises. So now what we have to do, first we are going to lift our legs up, and then okay, so I'm going to bring my hands a little bit more close. So this is going to be easy for those who are good at handstand, so who have good splitting. Okay. So I'm going to bring my hands more close to the wall this time. So this time I place my hands around 2 feet away from the wall, and one about 1 foot away from my legs. But now I'm going to bring them a little bit close. So that's why I removed my laptop. So now after doing all these exercises, I'm going to do handstand itself. So for handstand we have 3 targets, 10, 15 and 20. Okay, so let's try. our targets were 7, 10 and 15, but from yesterday I decided that I'm going to remove 7 from my list, 7-second hold from my list, because I was doing that thing from past 3 weeks, I guess. Okay, come on, let's do it. So definitely it was a 10-second hold, but okay. So now let's target 15. So the thing is, I'm trying to do a hold while making my body straight. Earlier when I did the 10-second of hold, not much, but I was making little bit of arc. So I want to do a handstand while making my body completely straight. So otherwise I think let's first try to do 15 seconds of hold anyhow, then we are going to think of doing it straight. So believe in yourself. Okay, come on. Oh my God. Guess who's back? Back again. Jude is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's Mhm. Robin is back. Shake your head. So we are going to do it anyhow. First, calm down your mind first. And the best way is to focus on your breathing. Remove other things from your mind. Don't stop practicing, but if you are failing again and again, then relax and think and take out the other thoughts from your mind, because mostly in case of balancing asana, in the balancing asana, it happens like you need to get rid of other thoughts. You should be very calm and patient, and your mind should be empty, free from other thoughts. So breathing helps us to relax our mind and to focus better. So we are again going to try. Let's see. Man. So let's see what mistake I am doing. I want to see that shoulder movement. There is some sort of shoulder movement that I am doing, after which it is becoming easier for me to control my body. Sit, man. Sit, man. रुक जाना नहीं कभी हार के, कांटों में ही मिलते हैं साए बहार के। रुक जाना नहीं कभी हार के, कांटों पे ही मिलते हैं साए बहार के। बोला था ना, रुक जाना नहीं हार के. So now we are going to move on to the next exercise, that is elbow extend, and that is a painful one. So for this asana, I have a time limit. Time limit of, you can say, minimum time bound. At least we are going to do this asana for, it's 46, 56 and for 806. We are going to spend 20 minutes of our to this asana, on this asana. Okay, so I am thinking of that. I don't know how long can be these 20 minutes. So if I am going to feel like enough is enough, it is too much, then I am going to leave it. Otherwise, either I am going to give it 20 minutes or I will learn to do a 7-second hold. Okay, so my basic target is 3 to 5 seconds of hold in this pose, and target to leave this asana is 7 seconds of hold. So now we are doing elbow extend. So I hope I am visible and this mat is visible. So if I am going to place this mat, this part here, then you can see much better, I guess. Okay, now it's good. So first, place your chin on your palms, and then 56. 10 more minutes. I think I can do that. I think I need to go closer to this door. Okay, so now first we are going to do a little bit of forward bending because that was a back bending, especially for our neck and our upper part of our spine. So we are going to do a little bit of forward bending. Okay, so now what we are going to do, now we are going to do what? Next exercise is again a back bending, advanced back bending pose. So we are going to do that. So for our next pose, so previously, like now for a very long time, we are tying this belt on our knees. But today, again I am going to tie this belt near our ankle. At first, when we started doing practicing this asana on neck, I was tying this belt on my ankles, and then I thought I decided to tie it on my knees because my knees were moving away from each other. But now I feel like I can control that movement because of the practice and because of tying my legs for so many days in this pose. So first thing is, we are going to come to this position, and most important thing is to remove all sorts of things that can hurt on your, that can come on your way from neck to chest, like buttons, chain, necklace, earphone, anything. Remove that thing or either place it backward. Move it behind towards your back so that it is not going to come on the way while doing this asana, because right now while practicing this asana, all your body weight is going to come from your chin to your chest. So even a small thing can be very painful, can hurt you. So do remove anything. And now lie down on your stomach, drag your leg behind, so just to be sure that I am straight, I am lying straight. Now lift your legs up. Drag your body close to the door. Sorry this time, because I am not getting proper space for my elbows to move when I am doing it from there. So again I am going to try. So now I will be having more space for my elbows in this movement. So again, lie down on this position. So while doing these sorts of advanced asanas, it is very important to have someone near you. So I, however, am having little bit idea of this asana because I have done it prior. So I can I'm able to avoid injuries till now. It's not like I cannot make mistakes or I cannot get injured, but till now I'm fortunate enough to apply my knowledge quite well and to avoid any sort of injury to myself while doing this asana. But better be cautious enough and do it in presence of someone reliable, someone who is good in yoga, if that is going to be very helpful for you. Because yesterday, even after being so cautious and after thinking a lot of every movement that I do, means I was doing a mistake that can lead to injury. So it was like my legs were moving little bit towards the right when I bend my knees in this position. My legs were moving little bit to my right. So I was not aware of that thing. However, when they used to move more, I used to get an idea. At that time, I used to correct my posture. But most of the time, I never. I might be doing this mistake for a very long time, but I didn't got any idea while doing this thing because you can't really see what you are doing. Okay, you can just feel little bit, and that feeling you also get when you do it means too much wrong. So at that time you get that feeling that you are doing something wrong. Otherwise, you even don't know that you are doing something wrong. So now I am going to again we are going to do this asana. So now from my yesterday's experience, I know that I need to move this belt towards my left, little bit towards my left, because I make this mistake of moving my feet little bit towards the right. Okay, so that is So right now also the alignment was not good. However, it was not so bad to bring any sort of injury to me, but it was not also good enough. So it is always better to have someone while doing these sorts of advanced poses. So it's good to bring your body back to the normal state by doing these stretches. And also do forward bending, because that was a back bending, advanced back bending pose. So by doing counter poses, you are going to neutralize the bad effects of that pose. And while doing these forward bending asanas, don't forget to again move your necklace or anything to the front, because now all your body weight is going to come on your neck or near your back. So, and especially in harassment, it is going to come on your neck. So this is not harassment. Asana. And now what we have to do? First we have to do Natraj pose, but we do Dandam and Dhanurasana also before doing Natraj pose. So let us do that. So come on, let us do this. Dandam and Dhanurasana, then Natraj pose, okay? Chocolatey color है यार तेरे का. It is 12:17, means 8:17. So we are going to take support of this door. So first, hold your legs, grab your feet, and then lift it up. So I'm having a little bit pain on my glutes. Okay, now, right now we are not focusing much on this asana because we have other targets other things that you are working on mostly. So okay. Okay, so now we are going to do Nataraj pose. For Nataraj pose, first again we are going to grab our feet and then we have to move our shoulder in such a way that our elbow is going to make almost 270 degree of turn. Okay, so that means our shoulder is also moving 270 degree, I guess. So right now my elbow is facing towards the wall, and then I'm going to okay, so that was with my left leg. Now let us try to do this with our right leg. Now we are going to do what? We will do two asanas are left only. One is Ekpat Konindasana and another one is this Paripurna Tritvasana. Okay, so first we are going to do Ekpat Konindasana, and then we will be doing that. Okay, so at first we are going to do it with our left leg. So turn. Okay, two things. One is that we are going to come a little bit ahead of the wall so that we are not going to take any support from this. And another thing is, instead of making that movement with my feet that I used to make till yesterday, I'll try to not move my legs once after lifting my forward leg. Okay, I am not going to move my back leg. So Now I have kept my feet like this, so it is going to come like this only, nothing else. It is just going to make this much of movement, so that when I am going to make any video of this later on, it is going to look beautiful. Okay. How we came to this position? We came like this. So this is the proper way. Okay, now let us move on to the next leg here. So I am going to again try with my right leg. Come on, we are going to do that. Let me check first whether I am able to do it that old way or not. Previously we were doing first. Look that in. Preliminary. Sometimes we fail more than come on, I'm going to do this time. So this is what we decided. Like we are going to do it. Okay, so that was it. Now only one side is one repetition from each leg is left. That is going to be really quick. Okay, I'm not going to fail again. Okay, so it should be like this. This, and now from here. So let us now do the last asana for today, that is Paripurna Tripadasana. So for that I am going to take off this sweatshirt also. So it is 2 hours 15 minutes since we started this class, this session. Okay, so now let's do Paripurna Tripadasana, and today we are going to do it properly. Okay, yesterday, day before yesterday, and I think for last 3 attempts, in our last 3 attempts, we didn't do it properly, but today we are going to do it. Right. Okay, so that was Paripurna Tripadasana, and we did it quite well. today and now. So, and now after doing all these asanas, now we are going to do shavasana for a while. The only thing I am annoyed with is this mat. It is of small size. So if you want to do yoga in some professional way and you want to buy a mat, don't, and you also do have good money, so don't go for this mat of which is around 2 feet wide. Go for something which is around 3 to 4 feet wide. Okay, lie down on your back. Breathe calmly and slowly. Relax your body. Use all your body parts. Just focus on your breath. Internally, externally, there will be no pressure on your body. Okay, now, so that was just to relax your mind and your breath, because after doing this Paripurna treated Vasan, we are not able to breathe calmly or properly, and our heartbeat also rises after doing that Paripurna treated Vasan. So it's better to relax your body first, because after asanas we do Nadi Shodhan, and for doing Nadi Shodhan, first you should have good control on your breath. Okay, so it's better to do Shavasana or any relaxing asana. So now sit in any position while keeping your back and neck straight. Close your eyes and don't open them till the time I'll say. And now focus between both of your eyebrows. Inhale slowly and exhale slowly. Okay. Now first we are going to do Suryavedi pranayam. So inhale from your right nose and exhale from your left nose. And your breath should be slow. Don't focus on making your breath slow. Just make it calm. It is going to be slow and low. Okay. Do it for 3 times. Then do it 3 times with your left nose, that is Chandravedi pranayam. Now close your eyes, keep your eyes closed. And now sit in Padmasana. So after sitting in Padmasana, now we are going to do Om chanting for 3 times. Now we are going to do Gayatri chanting for 3 times. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tassaviturnvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now rub your hands and give the warmth of your hands to all your body parts. You can rub your hands again and again. You can rub your hands. Now rub your hands and keep your palms on your eyes very closely. Now open your eyes inside your palm. Your palm should be so close that even after opening your eyes inside your palm, you should not be able to see light. Now after opening your eyes inside your palm, look down and slowly remove your hands from your eyes. Go to your asana. Say thanks to God. So that's all for today's class, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session. That was way too long, but means when I do it for my own, means I like doing yoga like this. Okay, so take care, guys. Do it according to your capacity, but it was good enough for me, so I did it so long. Okay, take care, tata, bye bye. Hope to see you again tomorrow. And tomorrow I am going to do this session. Means I'll try to do it on in the morning. So let's see whether I am going to do it in the morning or not. Okay, take care, tata, bye bye.